Hey guys, so we are now less than 1 week away from the 6th anniversary in Dragon Ball Legends here. So I actually did already do a video where I talked about what I think could be coming out for the 6th anniversary, but I did have a lot of people say to me that they were waiting for my 6th anniversary prediction video. Even though I've already done one, we're going to just do another video here. And I'm going to be discussing multiple things about this anniversary, timing, when stuff is going to come out. And then we'll take a look at some of the things we've gotten recently that I think potentially could have some implications on what we might expect to receive during the anniversary in terms of character, stuff like that. So let's just first start with the actual post here on social media where they revealed the reveal and stuff is coming on the 25th, which is a Saturday, which is standard. That's usually how it works with the anniversary. I actually talked about this at length in my other video, my 6th anniversary prediction video. By the way, for those of you who are looking for that, I think it has Super Vegito on the thumbnail because I think it's a pretty safe bet that Super Vegito is going to show up here, but we'll see. Maybe he won't. So the 6th anniversary reveal and stuff is going to be at 11 a.m. Japan time. That's 2 a.m. UTC, sorry, whatever that conversion is. So the way this happened last year, just so that you guys are not, I guess, confused as to when this is going to come out. I guess I'll just do this in terms of JST because that's what I'm most familiar with. So what happens is the reveal and stuff is coming out at 11 a.m. JST. That's what happened last year. It's the same exact time. If we take a look at the 5th anniversary banner here, the Goku and Frieza banner, I guess technically speaking, the banner actually is listed at starting at 12 p.m. JST. So this is only an hour after the reveal happened last year. But I did make sure I did my homework before doing this video because I was looking at this and I was like, we only have an hour in between the reveal and the banner drop. But no, there is maintenance. And I'm assuming there's going to be maintenance this year as well. And I believe last year's maintenance for the 5th anniversary lasted until 4 p.m. JST. So the reveal happened, and then we still had about 5 hours in between when the reveal happened and when the banners actually dropped. So I think what I'm probably going to do this year is the same exact thing I did last year, where the reveal is going to come out. I'll do a live reaction to the reveal and stuff. I'll do breakdown videos on every single character we get. I'll do a breakdown video on the actual anniversary celebration itself, and then we can jump in and do live summons. I can do showcases on every single character we get, and we can move forward from that point. I did actually take off some work so that I can do all this stuff because I know how big this is. So that is just how I think the progression is going to go. I guess it is possible that there is going to be a bit of a difference in format this year than last year, maybe for banners or in terms of the celebration format itself. But I think timing wise, it shouldn't really differ too much from what we got last year. So I think, again, Japan time, 11 a.m. is when the reveal will happen. And then I think we should have maintenance that goes until about 4 p.m. Japan time. So we have about 5 hours in between the reveal and when the characters actually are, summonable in game. And so that's, what the time I'll spend to just make a bunch of videos about what we've seen and what the anniversary is about. So that's going to be happening on Saturday, May 25th. So it is about 6 days from now, very, very soon. Okay, so we've covered this and we can get rid of this as well. So we do have this in the news as well. I mean, nothing really too crazy, but this is the anniversary countdown. I have seen, the only reason why I pull this up is because I've seen some people discussing this ticket here. I believe they did the same thing last year, where if you complete a bunch of missions, you will gain a question mark ticket. And then when the anniversary starts, you could use this ticket on whatever the part 1 banner is going to be. And what I've seen some people saying about this is if we were going to be getting 2 banners in part 1, there would be 2 of these tickets. I think that's probably just not true because they could just create a banner separately for, so if they had 2 separate banners, let's just say for part 1, they could create a 3rd banner that would be a combination of those 2 banners, and then that's what this ticket could be for potentially. So I don't really think that really has too much, there's not really too many implications for this only being 1 ticket in relation to how many banners we're going to get in part 1. We'll see. Nobody knows. So that's that. And now let's go through just some of the stuff we've gotten pretty much since the middle of the Saiyan Saga celebration until now that I think potentially could have some implications on what we might get during the 6th anniversary. So we did get this equipment. I'm not sure how much of a correlation this is going to have, but I did think it was a bit strange that we ended up getting a unique equipment for Purple UI Goku during the Saiyan Saga celebration. Do you guys think that was weird? I'm sure everybody thinks that was a bit strange. Now, they did market the celebration as not just the Saiyan Saga celebration, but it was Saiyan Saga / 100 million users. But still, it was basically the Saiyan Saga episode campaign, and they dropped this unique equipment for Saiyan, or for Saiyan Saga UI Goku, for purple UI Goku. I felt that was a bit strange, so I think maybe this might correlate somewhat with what we get for the anniversary. So there's this. We also, I think at the same time, no, I think this was a week later actually, we got the Zenkai for Red Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who of course is from the Buu Saga. And this guy dropped at the same time as the purple free-to-play Whis. So I think I've seen some people discussing maybe this guy could have been just a placeholder for a representation of Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Battle of Gods, because this is Whis from Battle of Gods. Where is this? Yeah, God Destruction Beer Saga. And it's from the saga, not the movie. And if we go and click the other Whis that exist, this one I believe is from the Universe Survival Saga. No, he's actually from Frieza Resurrected Saga. Huh. Okay. And then this one is from Battle of Gods, I believe. The red one. Yeah. I thought we had for some reason, I thought we had a Universe Survival Saga Whis. Never mind. I guess this guy's from Resurrection F. Interesting. I did not actually know that. So I learned something new today. But anyway, yeah, they made this guy God of Destruction Beerus Saga Whis here, and at the same time we actually did get a hyperdimensional co-op, which is still going on right now, versus Vados. And keep in mind, this co-op actually goes through the start of the anniversary. I believe this co-op ends on the 29th, which is reset next week. So the anniversary is going to begin on the 25th, and then we have about 4 days of this co-op event being live even after the beginning of the anniversary. So, you know, we got a co-op event versus Vados, and we have a free-to-play purple Whis. I would assume there's some kind of meaning behind why we got the angel characters represented here, whether that's going to have to do with part 1 of the anniversary. Seems, you know, there's at least going to be some sort of link, I think. And then we also, of course, have the full power battle event, which is against Blue Vegeta here, and you can get extra Z power for the free-to-play Whis through this. And then after that, we ended up getting an awakened equipment for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but this one does have specific buffs in slot 3, depending on what grade of Super Saiyan you are, Super Saiyan 1, 2, or 3. And then you're going to get different stats depending on what your team makeup is. By the way, I didn't actually break this down because I didn't realize it was in the game. I don't really think this is anything too crazy. It's a pretty niche equipment. I mean, in order to make this even worth using at all, first of all, you have to have a Super Saiyan 3 character on your team. What is this even? So Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan? Because you have a lot of characters that can use this. This is a pretty, you know, wide array of units. But you have to have a Super Saiyan 3 character basically on your team for this to be worth it. I would say for this to really be worth it, you want to have at least 2 of these. But ideally, you would have a Super Saiyan 3 character and then a Super Saiyan 2 character. So, I mean, if the Buu duo was good, man, this would be a really good equip to use on like the rest of your characters. But I don't really see myself getting a ton of value out of this, but it is, I guess, somewhat interesting. But more so than the actual equip itself, it's just the fact that we are getting this as an awakened equipment, or we already do have this as an awakened equipment. So we got the Zenkai for this Red Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then we got an awakened equipment for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we got some Super Saiyan 3 stuff coming in here. And then we also, of course, just last week got the unique equipment for Namek Goku, the blue LF one that released last year, not the really old one. And then at the same time, we ended up getting a unique equipment for Red Vegeta Clan as well. So I think when you look at everything we've gotten pretty much over the course of the past month that wasn't directly related to the Saiyan Saga celebration, the conclusion that I can make about what we're going to get is we have no freaking clue. That's my conclusion. UI Goku's equipment, Namek Goku's equipment, a Red Vegeta Clan equip, an Awakened equip for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku Zenkai, a free-to-play Whis. We got co-op against Vados, and then we got a full power battle versus Blue Vegeta. Like, what? There's not very much of a correlation you can make between every single one of these things together. The only thing I guess I can say that I guess roughly correlates to everything is God Goku, and I've seen quite a lot of people you know, thinking maybe he could be a character that we're going to get here, and I am all for a God Goku for sure, because I would say that actually God Goku is very underrepresented in the game. He's actually probably criminally underrepresented in this game. If we go to the character list and just pull up God Goku, how many instances of God Goku have we gotten? Not many. I believe the only God Goku, what's the best way to do? Can I just like do like God Goku? Okay, here we go. The only Battle of Gods God Goku that we have is this guy as a summonable character. This guy came out in 2018. This guy came out in literally, I remember when this guy came out because he came out with Green Beerus. This was the end of the year. He came out on that Step Up banner. It was Saiyan Saga, Kaioken Goku, and the green, like, I guess not Grade 8 Vegeta, but it was the green Saiyan Saga Vegeta with like the AoE green card, the first ever AoE green card. And then the other two characters on there were this red God Goku and the green ticket exclusive Beerus. Since then, this guy has not gotten a Zenkai, and obviously we haven't gotten another Battle of Gods Goku. We got this purple God Goku on like potentially the worst banner ever released. It was a Legends Rising banner with no benefits for summoning on there. It was this character, this God Goku, released alongside the transforming blue Super Saiyan Vegeta into God Vegeta from the Broly movie. So these are not Battle of Gods characters. This is a Broly movie Super Saiyan God Goku. These are the only Super Saiyan Gods that exist in the game for Goku. That's insane. Super Saiyan God has gotten zero representation in the Universal Survival Saga, no Zenkais for either of these characters, and we've not gotten a new Summonables God Goku for, when did this guy come out? 2019, probably? Like 4 years it's been since we got a God Goku? I don't know. So I am on board with a new Super Saiyan God Goku, but I don't think he can do it by himself. This being the anniversary, Part 1, I would actually say if you look at all the Part 1s of the past anniversaries, years 1 through 5, I would say the 5th anniversary probably had the weakest Part 1 lineup. But the actual 5th anniversary itself was crazy, so I think people were less put off by the actual like Goku and Frieza. Goku and Frieza is definitely a hype moment and a hype, you know, tag character, but you compare Goku and Frieza to like Vegito and like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and stuff and UI Goku, it's like that's not on that level at all. And I would kind of put God Goku in that same category. So I think if they were going to give us some kind of God Goku for the first part of the anniversary, it would either be one of two things. I think it would be a dual banner, so it would be God Goku on one banner plus somebody on another banner, which probably would be a little bit more hype, like Vegito or something. And the second option, I think, could be something that we've never seen before. And by what I mean by that is I think we could see potentially a new banner format for the Part 1 of the anniversary. I can't specifically say what it could be, but I'm thinking something along the lines of an Ultra, but with other banner units on the banner. So let's see if I could pull this up here. Summons. Let's go to, is there an Ultra banner live right now? I don't think there is. Okay, let's go to expired. Let's just find like the, okay, so sure, Kid Buu. Kid Buu's Ultra Rising banner. This is typical. This is the standard Ultra Rising banner format where it's just the Ultra, and then we have a bunch of just other LFs, and that's it. So actually, I should pull up a new Ultra banner. So I guess I should pull up Frieza, because this is the last time we got a new Ultra character. So Frieza drops, but there's no other new characters that drop alongside Frieza, right? It's Golden Frieza by himself. That's it. The only other characters in the banner are old units, right? Cooler at this point is, I would consider him to be fairly old. This guy's old, but he got a Zenkai. Broly's old. This guy's really old. And then all the unfeatured Sparkings, I mean, they're just obviously all old pretty much. So that's why I think a lot of people have issues, and that's why I have issues, honestly, with the Ultra banner format. It's just a very low value banner, and all of your marbles are just being put into the Ultra character because of how insane they are a lot of the time. So for the anniversary, if they're going to do a character like God Goku, who's maybe a little less hyped than like the fusion headlining characters or like UI Goku or like Beast Gohan, like God Goku is cool. I am a God Goku fan. I like the Super Saiyan God form, but I just don't think he's at the level that a lot of the past anniversary headlining Part 1 characters were. And I think one way they can sort of circumvent that issue is if they introduce a new format. Maybe they give us an Ultra God Goku for Part 1, but then maybe alongside him they drop what if I don't know how they would do this, because it would be something they've never done before. But what if we got a banner that was Ultra God Goku, and then it was an LF Beerus on the same banner? That would be interesting. That would certainly be as a part 1, and then maybe they give us also a 1% sparking on as well. So we actually have 3 different levels of character. We have an Ultra God Goku, we have an LF Beerus, like a new LF Beerus. Maybe he actually does like the real Hakai as his LF. And then we have just like a 1% sparking. Maybe they give us like a Rage Vegeta. The only Rage Vegeta we have in the game is that really, really old purple one. That could be an interesting part 1 banner for sure. If it was a format like that, maybe they change up the way that the banner actually is. Maybe they, I don't know, give us some kind of summon tickets on there, summon coins, rates that are adjusted, different kinds of steps. That could be interesting. I could see that being a pretty interesting part 1 if they want to go down the path of it being God Goku, like only God Goku. So I think it's either going to be something like that, I think, or it's going to be a dual LF banner where God Goku's on one of the banners, and then, you know, whatever other character, hype character or fusion is going to be on the other banner. The only problem with that is if they drop any character. So let's just say one of the banners for part 1 is going to be Super Vegito. If they do Super Vegito for one banner, and then they do a second banner featuring pretty much any other character, whatever character gets matched up against Super Vegito is probably going to do very badly. And I think that's the issue we saw during the 3rd anniversary, where Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta released, and then the other banner was Fusion Zamasu. Obviously, Fusion Zamasu was a better character on release. I think he was a much better unit. I think he had a lot more value, but I mean... I would assume that 90% of all of the summons done during part 1 of the 3rd anniversary were done on the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta banner. So I don't know if that's what they're going to want to do with the potential God Goku release. But again, just looking at all of the things that we've gotten from the middle of the Saiyan Saga celebration that aren't related to the Saiyan Saga until now, the only sort of correlation I can draw between everything that we've gotten besides this, like this doesn't really matter, right? Between everything we've gotten is God Goku, right? But I will end the video off by saying that this is probably going to be the most unpredictable anniversary we've seen. I don't think there's ever been a part 1 of an anniversary that I've gone into in Legends that I've been like, I genuinely don't know who it's going to be. Like, going into the 1st anniversary, we knew it was going to be Super Vegito. Going into the 2nd anniversary, we knew it was going to be Vegito Blue. Going into the 3rd anniversary, we knew it was going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Going into the 4th anniversary, we knew it was going to be UI. 5th anniversary, pretty much everybody knew it was going to be Goku and Frieza. 6th anniversary, I don't know. It's a question mark. It could be a lot of different things. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we already have most of the big moments from Dragon Ball represented in the game. So at this point, it's kind of just, you know, them thinking up of cool and different, unique, interesting ways to represent the same moments we've already gotten, but just in different ways. So I'm going to end the video by saying that this is a pretty unpredictable part 1, and that I think makes it more exciting. Like when we go into the anniversary not really knowing for sure who it's going to be, that's exciting to me. That's cool. I like that. So I'm going to end the video by saying that I don't know who it's going to be, but I think, you know, if we're going to be looking at all the different signs that we've gotten recently, all the different hints, I think God Goku at least makes the most sense to me, but there are probably going to be more profitable part 1 headlining characters than him. And then, by the way, I do think we are, at some point this week, we probably are going to be seeing some hints dropped by the social media account. 2 years ago, for the 4th anniversary, we saw them give hints for, I think it was Urine, the EX, and for the free-to-play TN. For whatever reason, they dropped hints for those. And then last year, we got a hint for transforming Jiren, if you guys remember, with the Ladybug GIF, or whatever it was. So this year, I think we should get some kind of hint, I expect. And if we don't get a hint, that could potentially mean we might get an Ultra for part 1, which is we've never seen it before. But something interesting to remember is they did drop 3 Ultras before the 5th anniversary last year. You know, beginning from January all the way to May, they dropped Hit, Rose, and Kid Buu. This year, from the beginning of 2024 until now, we've only gotten 2 Ultras. We've only gotten Gohan and Golden Frieza. So there is theoretically an extra slot open to get another Ultra. So there is a possibility that we actually could be getting a Part 1 and a Part 3 Ultra during this anniversary. It's possible. I'm not going to rule it out, but there's a lot of unpredictable things I think that could happen this anniversary. There's a lot of question marks up in there. Let me know what you guys think of what we could potentially see for the 6th year anniversary here. I don't know. I don't know. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the next one.